Welcome to Out of Order. I'm Marcus, here working on Street Fighter 2, the Championship Edition. This is by far my favorite Street Fighter 2. We also have Street Fighter 2 Alpha here, which I'll be working on at some point, but this one is in great shape. The marquee is nice, the monitor is nice, the bezel is great, sound, everything. Everything's great, except the overlay on the control panel is pretty thrashed. It's just kind of gross. The joysticks are super crisp. These buttons are a little faded. But yeah, it's just nasty, man. So, I've got a new one that I'm going to try and put on. I've never actually done that, so hopefully it's not too insane. We'll see how hard it is. Everything has to come off, and you pull the old one off. I don't know how difficult that'll be. And then I have a new one right here that goes over it. And then you do have to trim it, so I have an X-Acto knife. So let's dive in. I don't know. We'll see how hard this is. It's pretty gross. It's like pretty beat up, so hopefully I'm able to make it look a little better, because then it'll be bitchin'. So this is it. This is the plastic protector, the overlay protector. It's so disgusting, dude. Like, it stinks. It actually smells. You couldn't smell it till it was like exposed, but holy crap, it's disgusting. Just gonna set this over here. I'm gonna soak that in like bleach for 12 hours. Okay. So as you can see, the sticker looks pretty good up here. Just when it's down there. So anyway, I don't know, man. Let's see if it starts to peel off. I'm kind of pulling it. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna try and remove it. Hopefully it comes off fairly easy. Okay, so I just pulled it off a tiny bit, and at this point, it stinks so bad. It's actually a different smell than that. That's this like funk smell. This is like a chemical glue smell, and truthfully, it's like kind of on my hands. I've only barely pulled it off. It's coming off, but I think I'm gonna put some gloves on. It does come off. So anyway, I'm gonna get some gloves. But God, it's pretty nasty, man. I don't know if this is the original factory one. I doubt it is, because this is a dynamo cab. But I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go get some gloves and work on the rest. So here it is. This is some seriously thick material, like really thick. And then there's like Mylar. It's like a sticker that's on top of this. Like it's like you can see the edge there. So this is like a sticker that's over that. This part ripped when I was trying to take it off, but yeah, it's coming off. It is smelly, so I'm gonna throw this in the garbage. But I think this is definitely thicker than what I'm putting on it, which is kind of cool. It's too bad it was so thrashed. All right, I've sprayed a ton of simple green on this thing. I mean, it is cracked up here, but it's really firm. Pretty nice, other than the vomit or whatever the hell's on it, dude. It's so gross. See if I can clean it up. Here's the new artwork that I have. So it is adhesive. It's definitely sticky, not nearly as thick. So, and then I just removed the control panel because, dude, it's got like around the corners and stuff, especially here, there's a lot of rust. So I'm gonna get some like steel wool, remove that. I don't know if I should paint it first or not. seems like it's still pretty sticky, but it's really uneven, you know. And you can see like where the old art is still kind of stuck on there. I mean, it's gone, but it's like the glue bled through and the ink is on there. So to be honest, if I had like a sandblaster, that's what I would do. And then this is the overlay, and I don't know, it's pretty cracked, it's thick, but might try and make a new overlay. A friend of mine has offered to help make those for me. I think most of my games have them, but I think I need like 11 or so. So this might be a good one to start on. And then, yeah, I can put this on, and it's a little crazy though. So you put this on and then you got to use an X-Acto knife to cut it out. That makes me a little nervous, but I'm sure it's fine. I think that's the idea. Just never done that before. So, but God, this thing still stinks, man. It smells toxic. So I'm just gonna back away from that. Here's the dynamo cab without the control panel attached. It was pretty easy. It just had 4 bolts right here. So I don't know. The cabinet's in great shape, but man, that thing's kind of jacked. So here's hoping it turns out, because this game actually is really nice. Other than that, it's not the big blue cabinet like some of the classic Street Fighter 2s, but it's still pretty cool. Got the control panel overlay here, and it's the same company that did the side art. If this looks unusual, it's because it is, but I'm putting this in as a guide just so I can see where that joystick should go, which looks correct. And then over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the back off, just like the side art right here, peel it up, and then lay it down and smooth it out, and hopefully I can get it to line up. This is just going to help with that. If I do one more button, it'll really work. So let's just do that. Yeah, we'll see how it turns out. I do have plexiglass to put on top, so at least there's that. So it actually worked out pretty good. Wrapped around, got most of the air bubbles out. Bottom turned out good. I think what I'm gonna do is, sometimes people just trim this off. I'm gonna cut it right here and then over flap it. So I just took my X-Acto knife, made a X, and then you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Looks like the sticker's a little bit high up because that'll be cut off a little bit, but you know, whatever. So it's definitely tough to do. So here's what the back kind of looks like, but once the buttons pop through, should make more sense. See, I'm just kind of getting that like this. Then I can hopefully widen it with the button. All right, ready to take it back over and attach it. All right, so there it is. Finished it. Definitely really cool looking. I think all in all, it looks good. I would have folded this over better. That's the only thing I didn't really do very good. I can maybe trim it. It's barely noticeable, but I think normally on these dynamo cabs, you actually just cut that part out, but I just left it, you know, folded it over. But yeah, I mean, considering I'd never done one, I think it turned out good. But yeah, it's all set up. I did mess with the monitor a little bit, fixed the bleeding, had kind of like a wash going on it. So that does it for Street Fighter 2. I think it looks really bitchin'. Yeah, if you guys liked it, let me know, leave a like. Thanks for subscribing to Sunset Hotline. Until next time, you know what you're gonna do. You're gonna keep that shit retro by playing Super Street Fighter 2 on the Super Nintendo later on.